Hey there, September 23rd, 2024. This is my second post, but today I wanted to talk about a program called 75 Hard. Some of you may have heard about it. I came across it and I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. And the essence of this 75 Hard Day challenge, 75 Hard Challenge, is to kind of reset you and get your mind right. And in short, it was some of the things you had to do every day for 75 days was pick a diet, anything that you want. Okay, so it wasn't like a diet specific. So I kind of like that. That was all right. Drink a gallon of water a day, which is actually quite tough if you actually measure it out and try to drink a gallon a day. Read 10 pages a day. Awesome. Get your mind right. And work out 2 times a day for 45 minutes. Oh yeah, and take a picture of yourself, like for men, shirtless picture of yourself every single day, and record it on the app. So the first thing I got to say about the 75 Hard Challenge is the name is spot on. It is hard. It is hard. It is not hard to do it for a few days, a week, maybe even a couple weeks, but to do it for 75 days, what's that, 2.5 months, is really hard. And Andy Frisell, I believe is his name, that created it. He was dead on when he's like, there's no like good time to do it. I mean, you have summer when you have summer events happening and barbecues and parties and stuff like this, or you have winter when you have holidays and different parties going there. So there's always going to be something to kind of make you fail at this challenge, and that is why it is like a powerful challenge, because it is a challenge. It's not about keeping you in shape or getting you in shape, or like losing weight. It's not about that at all. It's about sticking to something that is actually very hard to do for the long term, and then committing to do it over all those obstacles again and again and again. It's incredibly challenging, and it's not something that can be kind of relayed just with someone telling you. You kind of have to experience it. You have to be like in that place of 30, 45 days in and realizing that you're about to fail the challenge. So here was my result, okay? Did I complete the 75-day hard challenge? No. I did not make it 75 days fully following that challenge. But I'm going to tell you what my number one fault, I guess, was, or where I fell the most. Now, I've always worked out. I love working out, but this challenge called for 45 minutes a day workout, 2 workouts a day for 45 minutes. And that was tough. It was tough because if I didn't get one done, excuse me, in the morning, and then I would always like follow up with the afternoon and or evening. But if I waited, it was very, very hard. So if you take the total time that I started, which was in March of 2024, I continued all the way through August 2024. So I went past 75 days, and I failed several times. Almost every single time it was the workout. It was trying to get the second workout in. And oftentimes what I would do is I would have to go for a walk, late night walk, or I would do a late night stretch session and count that as my workout. Kind of like a yoga type stretch session. And I made it most days. If you take like I failed a handful of times, but I kept restarting on it, and I learned so much from it. And it's actually super beneficial, even though I did not succeed in completing the 75 hard challenge. And I will never say I did without actually doing it, because I realize how hard it is, and I never want to diminish the value that people who have actually finished it, like bravo for you. If you've done it, it's amazing. Like, I have a lot of respect for that. So great. But here's what I got out of it, even though I didn't succeed at it. And I got a good thing, and I got some good stuff, and I got some bad stuff. So I'm gonna tell you both. The good stuff is this: what the 75 hard challenge really does is it gets your mind right. Oh my gosh, it gets you focused on a target, and then it says no matter what is coming at me, I will continue on this target. Right in the 75 hard challenge. I got the target to make sure I hit all of these points every single day. And every day, it's hard to do it. And for me, especially that second workout was so hard because, I got family, I got a wife, I have 3 kids, I got work, I got stuff I'm doing around the house, just stuff happening all the time. And then you're just tired and you have to get a second workout in. So it was really a hard focus challenge to actually do that. There were times when I didn't drink the gallon of water. It was, and I was measuring with, containers, and I was filling them up so many, and it would be before bedtime, and I would have to drink half a gallon of water. That led to a restless night, if you know what I mean. But I would do it because I was trying to stick to my challenge. So if you take that, right, and you transfer it over to something else that you're focusing on, it actually transfers really well. My example for me was before I did the challenge, I was really trying to get my sign language course because I teach sign language, and I created a sign language course. So I wanted to create this course and, so I could sell it. And it took me 2 years to work through it and like write it out and then film it and edit it and it took me so long. I could have condensed it down into a handful of months, but I just did not have that like laser focus to do it. And so after the 75 hard challenge, I stopped that challenge and I said, okay, my focus now is boom, the course. And within 2-3 weeks, I had completely finished my course. I had step by step every day. I'm like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, I got to do that. And I absolutely did it. And I started to turn away those things that I was like, this is the stuff I love. Like, my bike behind the chair here. Absolutely love riding my bike. And that takes hours when I go do it. And I told myself, no, I have to be laser focused on getting this stuff done so that I can go out and enjoy my ride. And it really, doing that 75 hard challenge really did help me say, okay, this is what I want. I made a plan, and every day I had to check the stuff off my plan. It was really beneficial in that way. So I am a thumbs up with Andy on that. The goal of his program worked in my life. It's really good. And I have now a ton of momentum going forth. So I am super excited about that. That's really good. Here's where on the 75 hard challenge, it like consumed me. It's good and bad. That's kind of what has to happen, right? You get in the mindset of like, this has to happen, this has to get done, and I can't stop no matter what. But that's what I did. So I was working out, so I found something to work out for. So I oftentimes like a sport and gear my workouts towards a sport. It helps me stay engaged and excited about the workout. So I have the dirt bike back there that I work out for, but then I played some roller hockey. So I was like, so I was tailoring my workouts for roller hockey. And I was noticing that like so much of my brain, my mental capacity and my focus was going on and thinking about hitting everything on this challenge and focusing on making sure I get those workouts in and what I was gonna do for the workouts, that like it like pushed everything else out, which again, it's kind of what it was meant to do. Once you're done with the challenge, you recenter, refocus on something else. There was one more piece of the challenge I completely forgot about. It was no alcohol and no cheat meals for the duration of the challenge. And before this challenge, I drank alcohol. Not a ton of alcohol, but I definitely enjoyed a beer, a glass of wine, something like that. And it was getting somewhat regular. Every day I was having some. And right before the challenge, I went out with a buddy, riding my bike, and I had a few too many. And it was not a good deal. And the next day I went to go ride, and I wasn't feeling great because I had too much to drink the night before. Now, it wasn't a horrible thing, but when I got home from that trip, I was thinking, you know what? I want to be in optimal health. I want to achieve certain things in my life, and I know that if I'm not in the very best health that I can be, I will not perform as well. And when I have alcohol, I'm tired. I'm tired afterwards, and I'm tired the next day. So if I'm having alcohol every day, I'm perpetually tired. And so I just stopped. I'm like, nope. And I still have not had any, even though I'm not on the 75 hard challenge anymore. Here we are in September. Again, I started in March, made it through September, and no alcohol. And actually, I'm not even considering drinking at all ever again. I just feel great without it. I'm not missing it. And again, I want to be in the best shape of my life, because as I get older, everything gets kind of harder, as people have always told me, and I'm starting to realize that. But if I'm not drinking, I actually feel so much better. Anyway, I wanted to share that 75 hard challenge. If you are on the fence about trying it, I strongly encourage you to do it, especially if there's something out there that you're like, I have been wanting to do this and I've been putting it off, or I'm procrastinating, I am not getting it done, or maybe like me, where you started and it's just taking forever. Hey, do the 75 hard challenge, and if you go for it 100%, that like focus and that drive is going to be able to be redirected towards whatever you want to do. So right on, go for it. Thanks for checking my video. I hope you do good. Let me know in the comments if you've done the 75 hard challenge, and if you how it went for you, or if you're going to pick it up. Bye.